Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a solo hammock hot tent overnighter. Now, as you can see, most of the snow in this area is completely gone. It is rather warm out today, but it is forecasted to go down to a negative temperature this evening. So I've got to hike through the forest, find an area to set up the hammock hot tent, and then we can start enjoying the day. So let's go find a location. Okay guys, I've got everything in camp completely set up. In the background you can see I've got my hammock, my underquilt, top quilt, wood stove. Absolutely everything is ready. Now, I do have 3 out of 4 doors open, and the reason for this, specifically having the 2 doors on the stove side wide open, they are secured and tied back so the wind's not going to blow and flop them and hit the wood stove. But the reason why I have the 2 doors on the wood stove side open, one, it's not that cold. There's a nice breeze kind of coming through and it's really nice and refreshing. But more importantly, I'm going to be cooking food on the stove inside of the hammock shelter. And I do not want that scent lingering in the tarp because it is springtime. Black bears are waking up and they are starting to get a little bit curious out in the forest. So hopefully by leaving that door open and introducing this breeze all the way through the shelter, it'll minimize the food smell, but ultimately it's still going to smell. No matter what I do, cook food out here, it's still going to smell. So I'm going to be on my guard this trip, very, very much so, listening and looking out for animals and what's going on around. But now it is time to go collect some firewood, get that task done and taken care of, and then I get the stove going and get a hot drink on the go because I need a drink and I would like some food. So, firewood time. Okay guys, I got the wood stove going and I got a bunch of hardwood cut and split. Really nice, dense, dry stuff. So I got pretty lucky with that. And now I think it is time to go and collect some water. So it is getting a little later in the day. I'm extremely thirsty. It is starting to get a little bit cold outside. There is a cold breeze coming through the trees, so it's really nice and refreshing. And I need a hot chocolate. So I'm gonna grab my pot. I'm gonna head over this way because there is a fresh stream coming right out of the ground. And I'm gonna fill this up, get it on the stove, and get it boiled up. Alright guys, I got myself a hot drink, and this time I did not bring coffee. I brought mint hot chocolate. Super good. Haven't had this in a very long time, and it is definitely awesome. So I'm going to sit back and enjoy this for a little bit. It is very hot inside of the tent right now. So I've come over to this rock to kind of cool off a little bit. Enjoy some of this green because the sun is starting to go down and the forest is just lighting up golden and all this green moss. Pretty awesome. So it is absolutely silent out here other than the sound of the wood stove just off to the side inside of the tent. Really cool experience. So I'm going to enjoy my hot chocolate, and then right after this I'm going to get my burgers out and get them cooking on top of the wood stove. Okay, guys, it is now almost nightfall, and it is getting a little bit chilly out. So I've got my mittens on, I've got my hat, my hood on, my hoodie pulled up. It is getting crisp and cool. Now, I did bring my down jacket this time, and if I do need it, I'll throw it on. I'm probably not going to need it, though, because the inside of that tent right now is rocking some serious heat. So I know later on when I go in there, it's going to be warm. I'm probably going to leave one door completely wide open until I go to bed and then let the stove go out, shut the door, and enjoy it that way. But right now, I'm enjoying a drink. I've got a beautiful view out at the frozen lake, and I got to say, I'm rather enjoying this right now. So I'm going to chill out here for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to make my way probably inside of the doorway to the tent and get a little bit of the warmth from the stove, but not be tucked in the tent so it's too hot, and basically just enjoy the sights and sounds that I have out here, all to myself, which is awesome. Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful, silent morning out here today, and it's actually not even that cold, so I'm comfortable in my sweater. I had a really great night's sleep last night, and then I woke up to light rain tapping on the outside of the tarp. The rain has now stopped, but it is very overcast above, and it looks like it's going to possibly rain some more today. Hopefully, because I would love to sit right here and enjoy a hot drink under the tarp and listen to the rain and have a little bit of warmth from the stove on my backside. So I am done with breakfast. I've had oatmeal and I've had a hot chocolate. I think what I'm going to do now is go over to that creek with my pot, give it a quick rinse out, fill it back up with water, come back up here, pop it on the stove, and make up another hot drink, and then do a little bit of relaxing. Alright guys, got another pot of water on the stove, gotta boil that up just to clean off any of the bacteria that may be in it. And I gotta say, it is absolutely cozy in here, perfect temperature right now. So I do have both front doors wide open. I've opened up the rear door just a little bit, just to let some airflow go through. And the stove is damped down quite a bit. I got the draft open and the damper probably 3/4 of the way shut right now. So it is perfect in here. So I'm gonna kick back, probably lay down for a few moments while that boils, relax a little bit, and then by the time that's done, I'll be able to have another hot drink outside, and then it's most likely gonna be time to start packing up. Alright guys, I've got everything packed inside of the backpack. It was a little bit of work, but it all fit inside of there, no problem. So, I had a really great time. Last night's sleep inside of that Hammock Hot Tent up above the heat with those windows of the stove, just reflecting all the nice warm glow. plus the moon came out. It was, the whole roof of the tent was like a mosaic of shadows of branches from the trees. It was pretty awesome. Really, really interesting night last night. So had a great night. I had a great morning, good food, excellent trip, and I even have only 7 pieces of firewood left over, so I didn't cut a huge amount that I didn't need. So pretty good this trip. Last trip I ended up with a ton of leftover wood and I didn't need to cut. So all in all, everything's good. Everything's in the pack. Like I said, I'm going to get this on my back and start hiking out of here. I thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or comments at all, drop it down in the comment section and I'll be sure to get back to you. Peace out, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.